What's up, guys? How's it going? I'll let you guys flood in and flood through. Yes, I'm one of the fattest I've ever been, but I'm also making the most money I've made in a while. You guys are popping in very quickly. That's pretty cool. It's always the Twitter people first. Doing well, doing well. I took $2,000 loss at the start of the month. It was my first red day in about 20 trading days or something. But I didn't let it be my first red week. I haven't had a red month in a long time, and I haven't had a red week in about 10. I thought when I lost $2,000 on Monday or whatever it was, I lost $2,000 on Monday because I made basically just to keep you guys updated. And for the new people, I made 15 grand in May, and then I made 10 grand in April, and then I lost $2,000 at the start of June. But I've made it all back now. I'm just checking. I'm up. I've cleared 1,000. Just past $1,000 on the day, so that's pretty cool. Let us just check what have I got covers. I've got 304 on CIDM, DLPN. I'm in quite a bit with no covers, so let us just put like at least what am I in 900, so 142. 736. 152. I was up over 1,000. I'm now up 950, but it's okay. I will accept. So now I'm just gonna open stocks to trade, guys. Like I'm just deliberately pausing because a lot of people come through on Twitter, and then everyone comes through on YouTube, and the numbers outweigh each other. So come in. Hello, where you from? I'm just letting the room, like there's about 37 on. I haven't done a live stream in a while, so I'm sure we're going to pop into the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 100. I'm just letting a few people come in before I share the screen. But right now I am, say hello and where you're from so I recognize who you are. I'm short CIDM. Been short from the 4s, it's near the 3s. What's up, Alexandru? I'm short DLPN, which is why I was up at grand, and now I'm not up at grand because it just bounced. Let's see, DLPN. Yeah, I've also got shorts on DLPN. I'm happy to let that ride down. CIDM looks like it's on its last leg though, which is cool. All right, so more people are coming in. I'm just trying to catch some people going in. We'll run an hour. Basically, I'm waiting for CIDM and DLPN to crack. I mean, they've already broke down completely, but I'm waiting for I think both will run downwards till the end of the day. So I'm passing time, and I thought, what better than a live stream, especially through launch at 12:30. So I will go. If you haven't watched my last video, watch my last video. We are going on stocks trade. Fuck, there's like 4 screens. Which one am I on? Do not want to show the entire window. Wait there. Let's just see which window one. Oh, God. It's annoying I have to do this, but let's do it like this. DLPN's dropping now, so I should be back over 1 grand, I think. So I'm on CIDM. Fuck's sake. Tell you what, I'm gonna cancel stocks to trade and reload it because I just wanna. I want to show the right screen, but I don't know what screen to show, and I don't want to show you the wrong screen. Keep coming in, guys. Keep saying hello. With Bram live stream now. We'll get Bram on. Bram's me Dutch friend who I met from the internet. We'll get him on and he can chat stocks a little bit. Guys, just give us a minute. I'm just loading live stream. It's just coming back up. We'll go full screen so you guys can see everything. Share screen, applications. Good. Okay, so good. So let me check what the fuck's going on. So, guys, ask questions. I mean, I'll tell you my positions. I'm in CIDM. The average now is 383 because I've like covered and added in. But basically with CIDM, yeah, you guys can see this fine. With CIDM, I mean, everything was just junk flying. Like there's nothing but junk shit flying. Spike fail, spike fail, spike fail. The only problem is it doesn't spike and fail on much volume. And then like it like ran, spiked, and then it spiked, and then failed, and then spiked, and then had some crazy gap up for like no reason whatsoever. And I'm just like, what the fuck? So like, I know it's like a dog shit company, but if it can go this high and it can trade this much volume, like you don't know where the top is, which means for a beginner trader, it's like not a trade. But I just thought we'll give it a shot. Hang on, because Bram, I'm just crossing 1,000 again. I just thought like there's no way of really trading this because the volume's unprecedented. It's a very clean chart. It's very bullish, but it's up too much, so it's bearish. So there's conflicting indicators. So I just waited, and like obviously it would be suicide if we shorten this wash. Not a bad idea to buy the double bottom as it kills round in hindsight. I bet you there's a ton of traders who banked on it. But I just wait. I saw this crack, and when you get this crack from like the 580s to the 480s, I'm like, weird. Why did that happen? I was actually short from higher. And then I started not seeing this bounce, so I started shorting from the 5s. I thought I short from the 4s, but I'll check my receipts. I'm short from the 5s. I shorted this expecting a bounce, small size, didn't bounce. It's just like, I didn't, generally you'll be like, short the rip, cover the dip, short the rip, cover the dip. Didn't do that. I thought, nah, I'm having conviction. This, at the time, I mean, if you look at the time, I was short in the 5s. It's up here. I was like, this can go all the way down to the 2s or the 3s, which it is. And I just said, nah, I'll hold this. I'll take pieces off, but I'll try and keep it call. I remember specifically around the 4s, it was really holding the 4s quite well. And it held the 4s at the open, and it held the 4s here. Broke down temporarily, didn't cover anything. I was up 550. Didn't add any because I was scared it's going to rip back up because, like, obviously it's such high volume. So I was just careful and waited. And then now, obviously, we've had this breakdown, and it's all she wrote. And then the other play really that I took was DLPN, and it's just the same thing. DLPN, like, clean chart, but it's got a history of failing. Huge volume. You can't predict it. Wait for the crack. I was early on this. Actually, I shorted this like double top, failed. Took like a 300 loss. Reshorted again when I saw the crack. Just took a chance on high day. Came down, covered, and then obviously when it failed the VWAP, you've got your straight short and cover down. Let me. All right, I've got a couple of pals who want to jump in on the live stream. Guys, you can ask questions. What's up? Ah, Ash, nice to meet you, brother. Whereabouts in Dubai are you? Hello from Michigan. Hello, Bram. Yeah, we'll get Bram on. Hang on. People like Bram. I like Bram. What the fuck am I doing? Hate, invite. All right, so Bram, click the link, and hopefully I will find a notification to add you on. Until that, guys, ask some questions. I'll go through it. Bram will go through it. And we'll see what tickers are running, what you guys think. I honestly keep on forgetting how to do this. Shit. Like, I invite someone and then I forget how to let them in. Comments. No, that's not it. But anyway, I think I'll figure it out in a sec. I'll wait for everyone to come. So we've got Drizzle, what's up? Bruno, what's up? Don't trade keys at all. We can take a quick look at it. Wait, positions. Guys, just one sec, because I'm losing on one of my positions. I just need to check. DLPN is not doing anything bad. What's my other position? Which means CIDM must be bouncing. Let's just check CIDM. Yeah, you've got a small push on CIDM, but ultimately I'll probably reshort this. I'll just check if I've got orders. Yeah, I've got orders to reshort anyway. 378. It's got to come way higher than this though. It's okay. I mean, I'm down like 40 bucks on the little push. I'll just quickly check KZ all, and then I'll see where Brown is. KZ. Oh, I can hear someone. Ah, that's so easy.
Up,
hey, motherfucker. Hey, there's the Dutchie.
How are you?
Mate, what the fuck happened to your head?
Yeah, I went to the barber.
Mate, is that from the 90s?
Yeah, I got rid of my head. So
mate looks alright. You look handsome.
So yeah, market is pretty crazy right now.
Market's very crazy, mate. One sec, let's get it BX. It's the weekend for me.
Yes, I'll get my headphones. Yeah, better.
So let's just quickly go over a couple of things that people are asking. So don't trade Ks at all. I mean, it's not bad. You can see this, right? I mean, it doesn't gap and fail regularly. It looks like a nice, to be honest, it's a multi-month breakout on the chart, on a downtrending chart. You've got the perfect double top for it to fall, but just not for me. Check out PLAY. I'm short, overextended. Let's have just a quick look at play, just while the guys are asking.
Mate, have you seen GNUS? All those warrants I sent you? Yeah. Crazy, man.
No, let's go over it. I just want to quickly get through it. Like, a couple of people are suggesting some stocks. I just want to quickly answer the questions for them.
Yeah, okay.
But then we'll go into GNUS straight away. Check out play. I'm short 1882 overextended. I don't think play's overextended for me. I think it's literally on a multi-month breakout of 1870. And it's failed the breakout, boss. For me, that's not overextended. What about for you?
I don't really play those multi-day, multi-month breakouts, but for me, it's
but he's playing it short. He's playing it short.
Oh, short.
Yeah, it's over long.
Yeah, let me look. Let me look at the charts. Yeah, so it's kind of bouncing right now, but yeah,
From the 1890, that's long.
He's long.
I mean the way if you look at the daily, you've got a breakout at 2044. So it's obvious it is overextended towards the breakout, and it is pulling back, but it's not a short or a long for me anyway.
I think it's not extended enough.
Nah, I think it's. I mean, you can try, but it's not for me.
And it's a higher price stock, so I don't really trade those ones.
Orlando, London, Iceland. Do you think CIDM is going to rebound? Let's just quickly check CIDM.
I don't think so.
Dude, what the fuck? I was up at grand and I'm up 850. What the fucking hell is going on?
You made made 1K today, or still 900?
I was up over 1,000 and I didn't take it. Now I'm up 860. But you know what I'm like. But I've got dude. This isn't over. This is not over for me. Hang on, let us just add the CIDM.
I mean, if it gets over VWAP.
I'll take 200 in that trade. I'm nearly all out, so like this is a new position. I had like 200 shares left in. Oh god, but this is short getting squeezed up, but I think the end result is it will continue to fail. Like there's no reason why this will come back. Oh, they shouldn't. Oh, mate, what's going on? Is that true? Your profit and loss is dead. Weird. Dude, I'm giving back like shit. Put like 700 as of a grand. This obviously this squeeze from 320 to 360 is took a lot off us. But I mean, I still have conviction. I took most of it off. I've got a shot at 381 that gets that far. So I'm alright. I'm gonna not worry about profit and loss. I'm gonna play the chart. I'm a bit worried, but yeah, no, I'm quite worried.
So next week, I think I'm up and running. I just sent my wiring today, and I start with a $900 account, around $900.
You know that Ray started with a $600 account and lost 100 a day.
He did.
Yeah. Crazy.
Yeah, I was. For me, it was also a very weird market today. I was watching DLPN closely.
Hang on a sec. Let's bring these up. DLPN.
So I can get my plan today. What if I would trade it? What I would have done.
Right, but maybe DLPN has no past history of volume, eh?
Well, I think it did, or it was another stock. Yeah, in November of last year, it had kind of gapped and crapped, but not on the same volume.
Yeah, November. This one.
Yeah. And it's not like April. The volume is way higher today, so yeah. Kind of a fresh chart, but it's a tricky one.
I know you've got 6 million, and it went from 3 to 5. But mate, oh no, yeah, here's your November. No, that's not. You've got 6 million here. But DPN, mate, it's different because it had this breakout, so it's quite scary. DLPN.
And they all move in sympathy with GNUS. DLPN, what I noticed from this morning.
Why?
At some point, I was seeing when GNUS was moving up, DLPN was moving up, and XPA was moving up, and I think CIDM also. Because they were all communication services stocks.
But now GNUS has been destroyed. It's like the other one.
I wouldn't trade it.
Booming or not?
What did you say?
Oh, mate, have I made a mistake? Oh, mate, I think I've made a mistake because I'm doing 2 things at once. Oh, no, mate, DLPN. That's right, DLPN. And CIDM, the same thing?
Yeah.
Because I'm like, both of the stocks are going the wrong way at the same time.
And they also had a first green day yesterday.
CIDM? Oh,
yeah, and
fucking hell, mate. I was wondering, like, how did I go from a grand to fucking 600 up all of a sudden? And it's because I'm short in the same sectors. You know more than me.
We help each other.
Yeah, no, for sure. But you know what's driving this madness?
Those newbies that come in with those. Yeah, I think those are Robinhood accounts. all those people who are just buying, and then get dumped in their face.
Well, let's hope that's what happens now, because I've just averaged into all them shorts. I mean, it's not like I'm losing. I was up 1,000 and then I went down to 600, but I wasn't in much size on either position. Like, I took most of it off, so I just reshorted into all of them.
Okay.
But why? I don't know why. They're not just up because Robin Hood people are buying them. There's no way. The floats are 100 mil. It's something to do with George Floyd and the Americans and the police and shit.
I think, yeah, it also has to do with GNUS, I think, because GNUS was this sector leader before it got kind of destroyed, because GNUS is also in the services sector.
It's
communications. Yeah, communication services, just like DLPN and CIDM. So I think that's the reason, maybe, in my opinion.
No, let's have it. I mean, so what the fuck? I'm a bit worried about these rates. So GNUS, obviously GNUS has led it all, and it was at 80 cents, and it went at $10, so it was up 1,000%. And mate, this chart, I mean, it's traded 180 million like all the others, but what the fuck is that? Like, it's impossible to trade.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to trade such a stock with as many halts. It's not for me, but it's cool to see people who got destroyed.
I mean, JNUS, obviously, it's your typical parabolic, and I know you were considering it on the 3rd of June on this day.
Yeah.
And then it looked like it was going to squeeze. And it did. It went from the 9s to the 11s. It's easy in hindsight to see it go down. And then it went to the 5s, and then now it's in the 6s. It's just
unbelievable. Yeah, I was considering shorting. Yeah, on June yesterday, I think. But if I would have shorted it at 550 or so, I would have gotten stopped out at 540 or so. So
you were playing for a day, right? You were looking for the first for a day, but it was on a green day, but it was under the pre-market high, under the after hours high.
Yeah.
So basically, it was your trade was this.
Yeah, that was the key area I was looking at, and it failed.
So when you cut this, yeah, it's dangerous as hell.
I was cutting it there. It should have been 580s or so. Was it yesterday? Let me see. Yeah, it was yesterday.
You could short higher and higher, because if you short higher and higher, look what happens.
Yeah. But I think it wasn't. Yeah, it was predictable, because if you really did your due diligence on the SEC filings, you would have noticed that there were like 100 million shares, warrants, etc., all those things.
Yeah, I agree and I don't agree, because I agree with you. There's mate, it's coming down, but any stock that's like, clearly this is a pump, right? Like, clearly from 30 cents to $10, clearly it's manipulated. No company does this without groundbreaking news, right?
Yeah.
So clearly it's manipulated. Clearly, they have warrants to sell, and they've not just got any warrants. They've got 100 million. But mate, how can they've got 100 million, but the float's 9 million? Because they'll sell 100 million to make the float 100 million again.
What's the float? 9 million on GNUS?
Yeah, I've got 9 million. I don't know what you've got for shares outstanding.
For shares outstanding, it was on Finviz. It wasn't accurate, but I saw in that 44B5, they had around 76 million shares outstanding.
Before so the vote's wrong.
Yeah.
And this will be the one before, like, this will be off a reverse split or whatever.
Yeah.
But I mean, for sure, they're diluting like hell. And I'm sure if you go on Yahoo Finance, this company doesn't make money. Did you see the profit and loss on the sheet?
On Yahoo Finance?
Or just like the 10Q or whatever?
No, I didn't saw it today, but I think they did make money. If I'm,
that's scary. I'll just jump in. Asha saying, "Hey Stephen, would appreciate if you can reply to my email sent 2 months ago. It's regarding the spreadsheet." Okay. Can you send it again?
No, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. But it's not like he's giving his money, mate. He's asking us to look over some spreadsheet or something. Just forward the email again. I'll check it.
No, you were right, Stephen. They were losing money. GNUS. I was confused with another stuff.
Because if they've got 100 million warrants out, they'll have to be raising money through the warrants.
Yes.
Let's just check. All right, I'm up 730 again, so it's looking better. Them ads look good. Bram. So yes. If on GNUS you're like, oh, fundamentals, the warrants, it's got to come down, mate. People have been saying it's got to come down since it was at $1 and it was at 40 cents. So how do you know that this is the top?
Well, because if you look at the daily chart, I mean, the move in the last kind of days was, yeah, I consider it very overextended because it was moving from Monday. It opened at 240-ish, and yesterday it closed at around $8. So that's like a big percentage move.
Hang on, let's just look at it on 15s on 15 days because that'll show you the backside. So what you're talking about you're talking about the parabolic move, right? Can you see this?
Yeah, I see it.
So these are the days. These are 15 days. So you get a push, then it consolidates, and then this is a parabolic move. And I think, is this your first red day? Yeah, I think this was a parabolic move. Now, then there was another. No, this was your first red day where you would have cut it.
Yeah, on June 2nd. Yeah, Tuesday.
Yeah, and then this absolute parabolic move means it's the end, right? Pretty much. Because this move is much bigger than any of these moves in the prior days.
Yeah, totally agree.
So you've got your crazy parabolic move, and you can't tell us immediately, but you've got your volume exhaustion because, mate, a stock's not going to trade 400 million 2 days in a row. It's just not.
No.
Like, that is insane. So you've got to expect the next day is going to be less volume, and then if the next day is less volume, it's going to be a red day because there's less demand and less buyers.
Yeah, totally agree.
But go on.
Yeah, that was what I was considering. If they want to push this stock higher, or if GNUS wants to go higher, they need to trade like 600 million shares buying volume, and I didn't see that happening.
We're not Jeffrey Epstein here.
No. I need to watch that series. My parents.
Yeah, man, he's a crazy fucking pedophile.
Yeah, this guy is crazy, man. I mean,
but mate, this is not an easy trade. I mean, look, GNUS. I know that you would have took your short yesterday, missed it, cut it disciplined. But mate, today you can't predict this top. You can't. Maybe you can short the lower high in the 11s, risking off the 1150s, but fuck.
Too risky, yeah. I say it would.
This. You see this drop, yeah? It dropped from 1160 to 1010.
Yes, and it was halted after that drop, yeah. And then it went back up, spiked a little.
Yeah, I mean that's. I mean, the only way. I mean, but mate, if you're a short seller and you've got these hold drop, to the 4s. From the 12, that's 300%.
Yeah, but I'm sticking to gap and crap. I mean, this too. I need to be more experienced and better trader.
I mean, I've only started. I mean, DLPN? This isn't like your gap and crops and the biotechs and the need to raise the money. They've got bag holders. They're the 100% short all of your account. But like the likes of DLPN, mate, this was dead tricky on the first screen day. It's JNUS sympathy. Same as CIDM, risky as hell.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, I think they'll both fall apart today. I think they'll both. I don't know. What's your thoughts on them?
Yeah,
you think they're coming back?
No, I think CIDM and DLPN will crack in the afternoon. Maybe it's around maybe at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Usually those stocks fade and then crack.
Yeah, 233.
Yeah.
Like I think the downloads, and I think some shorts who don't know what they're doing. I think I'll get quoted on this as the biggest idiot. But I think some shorts that don't know what they're doing will be covering here. But I think there's more downside. I think the sector momentum's JNUS has failed. Shorts are rotating, and I think these will crack. Have you ever seen Investors Live or Investors Underground? Nate, if you ever see Nate's covers, that what's at the end of the day on these things.
Yeah, I'm following him. I'm following him on Instagram. And I came across a good article. I can send it to you on WhatsApp. It was like, what type of trader are you going to be? A message to new traders.
What kind of trader are you going to be?
Profitable. I hope. Nah, I think. What's up, James?
I don't know if I can. I think I can only have one person at one time. Oh, mate, DLPN spike. Mate, I'm watching trades at the same time. It's a disaster. Let's get some questions, and then we'll get both answer. So CIDM is up to high from morning highs. Would be very surprised if they come back. Agree. That's why I'm adding to the short. I do have a PayPal account. You want the spreadsheet, but he doesn't have a PayPal account. I can't give it to you, brother. But maybe you can speak to Brahman. He might give you his. But yeah, I don't know. Email us privately. What's up, Stephen? What's your analysis on LUB? Take a look. LUB. Bram, I'll let you go first on this one. Fuck, okay. I just landed really fast. That was bad.
All right. So
you can click on yours and just tell us what to do. I'll go for. Yeah, I'm just gonna get a beer 1 sec. Take a look.
Yeah. Okay. So if I'm looking at LUB, Alex, I'm seeing on the daily charts. It's pretty overextended. I would consider it a gap and crap. Yeah, but for me, it's just, let me check how much volume it has traded. Yeah, for me, it's just too illiquid. I only see something that has more volume, more volatility. You can trade it though, but yeah, pre-market is not doing. Yeah, it's moving up to the two. It's hitting an high of $2.03, but yeah, for me, LUB is a no-go.
And I'm just gonna put it full screen so more people can see. Bram, every time I have you on, we seem to retain people in the room. So you must be your curtains. Must be your new haircut. All right, sorry, I missed it. So the volume is too light. Definitely agree. It never trades any volume. It's traded the most it's traded. But that is also the case with CIDM and DLPN. But this one isn't up. It's up quite a bit, mate. What was your thought?
I mean, yeah, first of all, the volume was too low, and then looking at the daily chart, yeah, it's a nice gap and crap. But if I look at the intraday chart, it's just, I mean, the volume is too light, in my opinion.
Yeah, no. The candles are like jittery, which is a sign of like it's there's too much spread on the level 2.
Yeah.
And then this kind of move from 125 to 2 with no volume is a sign of like get the fuck away from it, basically.
Yeah, I agree.
Dude, your reads are fucking strong, brother. Your reads are
Thanks.
strong. I'm fucking honestly, I'm impressed. I mean, how old are you?
17. 17.
I'm sorry, I should not make fun. 17 years old and you have reads like that. It's fucking unbelievable.
Thanks, mate.
Thanks, mate. Thanks, mate.
Thanks, mate. I'm gonna start next week, so I hope everything goes right.
Put your money where your mouth is. Hang on a sec, I'm checking. I'm just making sure I'm not losing anything. I've got the other two screens. DLPN's fucking popped a bit, but it'll come down. CIDM looks like it's going to make hopefully new lows, so I'm all right. I just don't like us up at grand and I'm up 700. Should I add to CIDM, do you reckon, on that?
Let me look.
I don't think it's going higher, mate. I think that's a lower high.
Yeah, I think you can add, and I would say I would put a stop if I was short right here. I would put a stop at 362 or so.
I may have just done it. I just took your advice. But I only threw in like 100 shares. That's all I've got left from the borrows. But CIDM's rolling over backside now. I think it might push up. I don't think so. DLPN I'm more concerned about because you've had a triple bottom. Let's just show you DLPN on the screen. You can check on your phone.
Yeah, I'm seeing it. DLPN it wants to go higher. I see it's double bottoming around the 140 line, 145.
It's not good, mate. Triple, man. You've got 1, 2, 3. Triple bottom, and it's going back to VWAP. But it's going to quadruple top in a minute. So, I mean, I'm up $80 on it, but I was up like 300.
Yeah.
So, oh man, look at that. Whoa, look at that.
I'm not really sure on DLPN.
You see that drop? I like that drop.
Def line.
Nah, I think it's natural. It's come down from the 250s to the 150s. It's natural for it to pop up. Dude, it's just patience though. Like, do you take your profits? Do I take the 1,000? Or do I be like, no, I've got conviction that these will end lower at the end of the day, and I will put the pattern ahead of the profits. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Patience can be your best friend or your worst nightmare. That's the thing.
Yeah, patience is really something that's it's really hard to master when you're trading with real money.
What do you guys think on CRBP? Let's have a quick look. Check out CRBP, bro.
Yes. If you look on the daily chart, you see it's downtrending. Today's trading 900k volume. It's still a liquid for me. It's already downtrending so much.
Mate, have you seen the what top? What? You've got the double top in the 880s as well.
Yeah, I'm seeing it's all the last few days. It's downtrending quite a lot. But for me, the volume. What did you say?
You know what else this chart is?
Triple top.
It's a triple top, but you know what else? It's choppy as fucking hell.
Yeah.
Like, if you look at, for example, like what you should be trading is JNUS. Because if you look at JNUS when this thing loads, if you look at JNUS, where's it going at the start? Up. Where's it going at the end? Down. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But if you look at what he's mentioning, CRBP, it's going all over the place. So how can you have an edge or have any understanding of what you're trading?
Yeah, I agree. And the volume is way too low. I mean, you could short it for multi-day, but I'm not a multi-day shorter. So.
Nah, me neither yet. Jeevan Stonson, please tell me TMDI is dead and going to zero. Okay, Bram can tell me he basically trades the same way. Bram, I don't know, how did you learn to trade the same as me? Or just the same? I just watched the webinars.
No, I was watching. I think when you started in October or October, November, streaming again. I think really actively. And I was just watching your videos and your streams, and I saw the gap and crab pattern quite a lot on Twitter, and from other traders.
I just thought, that's.
And I think I'm more a short bias trader than a long bias trader.
When I like to see companies fail that have good intentions. That sounds like a bomb.
but most, yeah, but most of them failed. So yeah.
No, but like companies that are like trying to cure different diseases that kill people, I like to bet that they'll fail.
Yeah. Some companies are even regurgitating old news.
Yeah, for sure. TMDI, what's your thoughts? Who said it? They wanted to go to zero? Can't remember. Newest upgrade said that they want to see TMDI go to zero. I know what my thoughts are, and it's not going to zero. But what's your thoughts?
Let me see. Wait.
Do you know when you say history doesn't repeat, but it rhymes?
Yeah.
Check the 27th of March and then check today.
Yeah, it's kind of the same. Only the gap is different.
Yeah, dude, it's a bit more, but the volume's more.
I mean, it's a sub penny stock, so I only trade stocks above $1. But I think if it's still holding the 84 cents support line, it could definitely go higher. If it goes under 84 cents, we can see it go to the 70 cents area.
No, I agree, because I think with the previous volume of 40 million showing that it can kind of hold its spike, but it fails the next day, then people are like, look, it can run, but it can also fail, because this went to the 33 cents back in the last time it ran, but then the next day it didn't continue. So this stock doesn't have the power to continue.
Yeah,
so then
I
you
agree.
think, in fact, I would say TMDI is a definite short. And if you look, you can see the perfect descending triangle. Dude, check block that out.
Yeah, it's just a matter of minutes before the breaking.
Dude, it's up 200%. That's cracking all day for me.
Yeah, lower high.
In fact, if I had a broker where I could short as much as possible on less than $1 stocks, I would do it right now.
But you're opening a speed trader account, right? Can you short sub penny stocks?
I'm looking into it, and I think you can, yeah. But I'm not there yet. I'm looking into it. But mate, the only thing with TMDI is the VWAP is there as well. So you don't have just this crack, but you've got the VWAP crack as well. So you've got 2 points of resistance.
That's like a double short indicator. VWAP crack, support crack.
Oh, mate, but you've also got 2 support levels. Mate, imagine you're on Game of Thrones and you don't have one great wall to get through. Have you watched Game of Thrones? You must have.
No.
Oh, God.
It's not really that popular here in the Netherlands. So.
What is popular? Just prostitutes and weed. Mushrooms.
Yeah, and coke. That's the only thing that matters here. And coke.
What the fuck's Hancock?
Coke.
Oh, cocaine.
Yeah.
We need to get together and find some of that. Just joking. Not advocating drugs. James Clements, Brahms looks like Marty McFly.
Is it the guy from Back to the Future? Yeah. Great movie, though. Yeah. Thanks, James.
Nah, mate, I wish we could have more people in. James is me Geordie mate, Bram's me Dutch mate. I wish we could have more people in. But I think I'm restricted to 2 guests, otherwise we'd have more.
Okay. It would be fun to have more people on.
Dude, it could be like chat roulette, but with traders and no tips and no one taking off. How is trading in June so far? Terrible. Nah, I was down 2 grand and then I made it all back. Dude, I'm profitable on the month, by the way, now. Made that 2 grand loss back. I'm up like $300 on the weekend month, which is not very good by the previous standards, but it's acceptable. James Clemens says, I should be up and running next week, $500 accounts. Rian started his account, Bram, and he lost 100 on his first day. So I don't think I can teach people.
But Ray is, he's only just beginning. So, I mean,
So is James. So is James.
I can teach them. I will get a meeting with Ray and show him my cap and crap Excel file and explain him.
Mate, I think he needs, like, because if I tell you only do one setup and you be disciplined, and then I tell Ray, short this, cover this, short this, because I thought I could just give him the orders and he would just put them in, but you don't realize how fast you learn to think when you've been trading for 3 or 4 years, mate. Like, you think like your anticipation of a clockwork, and like he's fumbling the keys, and you're like, all right, shit, I've made a mistake, yeah.
Jeevan trade alerts. The new Furu.
lose as much as you can, as fast as you can. So TMDI looks definitely dead, mate. News upgrade can stack. Jeevan Staunton. Great. I'm up 715 now, but I got an ad on CIDM and I got tons of ads on DLPN. So if DLPN fails, I'm sweet. Let us just show you DLPN. Hang on. But you know DLPN is, you would say it's not got enough volume probably. And I would say the same. But pre-market, when it had this run and it fell apart, I was like, I'll wait for the backside after the open. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, the typical volume of this is nothing. It had one day where it traded 6 million, but today it traded 20.
Yeah, so it's basically a fresh chart, yeah.
So I'm not trading it pre because I don't know what it's going to do. But when it comes all the way down at the open, I'm like, oh, this could fail. And look, mate, how textbook is that? It doesn't double top. It goes 5 cents above. Fake out the shorts, fake out the longs.
Yeah, I think the last few weeks we see those stocks who look like they're going to fail right at open, but then they come back, squeeze higher, or stuff at resistance, and then the backside turns in. So you need to be more patient.
Mate, what I'll always say is, mate, over and under. If the stock holds over and under a key level, then cover it. But don't make the high of the day, like 236. Don't make that your resistance. Don't cover when it breaks. Cover over and under. Because you need to know that that level is going to hold in this crazy market where shit's flying. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Agree. So if you, let's say you would short it at market open, or, I mean, where would you place your stop? If you see resistance.
No, but mate, DLPN, I wouldn't short at the open because, I mean, I think I did, but it was a mistake. But DLPN, it's fucking no volume. It's trading more volume than it ever has. It's had this weird green day. The chart's clean. On this chart, all you can do is wait for the backside.
Yeah.
Because you can't guess the front side.
Or you wait for DLPN to crack under FIBA if you really want to be safe.
Yeah. I mean, look, it cracked in mid. Like when this crack goes from 240 to the twos, that's like a 20% crack. Mate, it doesn't bounce. It tries to break and hold VWAP over and under, fails. I mean, I think you can short here. I mean, why can't you short the whole dollar at 2? Why can't you short 2? What worst case it holds and you cover 210?
That will be ideal entry, yeah. Shorting there.
And then it drops. I mean, I think that my entry, I think I was aggressive on this, covered when it broke, and then I shorted when I saw it couldn't break the double top properly. I mean, that's another way you can short the double top, cover when it breaks, and then thought, oh, actually, didn't break, short again.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, I mean, that's an impossible stock to play, Nelly, unless you've got years of experience.
it was a hard one. But I think on Tuesday or yesterday we saw those stocks there were like 4 or 5 stocks gapping and crapping right at open.
Yeah.
I mean, it's very different this week.
Nah, it's the same. And even like I'm a bit worried about DLPN now because it had that weird bounce. But at the end of the day, you've got the highs in the 170s, and it can't hold. That's a lower high. So even if you look at this, pop to the 171s, and then fell, then popped back up to the 166s, then fell. So now you want to see like the 160s, 162s fail, and then it'll just collapse.
Yeah, I agree. And it has more room to go down to the 125 area, I think.
Oh, mate, 125. I love how you're looking at the last. You're looking at here, right?
Yeah.
What, mate? Your fucking shock is. Your analysis is quite scary.
Deadly sniper.
But mate, like, I'm excited to tell you all of the wrong trades to take, so you can lose money like Ray. Nah, he'll do fine. I think he'll do fine on your own, mate. You told us about 20, 30 players, and your read's perfect on every single one.
Yeah, thank you. I was just reading a comment. Bram looks like an extra from The Hobbit.
Who the fuck said that?
Alexander Roof Victor.
Bram looks like an extra from The Hobbit. That did not get it. Who said that?
Alexander Roof Victor.
That's one of the funniest things I've ever heard. Oh, no, that's hilarious. Hang on. Okay. Oh, there it is. Looks like he's got reading thing on as well.
Yeah.
Things I've ever heard.
Oh, I will remember that one. Thanks, Alexander.
Yeah, James says, I love cocaine, don't we all? Can you talk about the spreadsheet that you're selling? Nothing too much to talk about. For me, I sell mine. It's on paypal.me/drunk87. It's on all my YouTube videos. It just tracks data, same as Bram's. It just basically tells you through data, through lots of analysis of different stocks, what the right entry and exit points are to make money in the market. That's it. Let's go from the bottom. Is Bram in the Millionaire Challenge or penny stock and silver?
Nope.
I think the answer is one. Were you ever in any of them?
Nope.
But how the fuck did you learn all this shit?
Maybe I was a trader in another life. I mean, genes.
No, it's seriously like, how do you know all this stuff? Like, did you just watch loads of free stuff on the internet or something? Or
yeah, I read a lot of books.
What books?
The Daily Trading Coach, The Hour Between Dog and Wolf, Trading in the Zone.
But they're psychological, they're not technical.
And charting and technical analysis and
Brian Steenberger or something.
Yeah, and basically through a lot of screen time. I mean, ever since 2018, I was watching stocks on my phone.
So you just sucked for 2 years.
Yeah. and I opened up two.
Go on.
And I opened up 2 accounts. I traded with some real money, and I blew them up because I was longing. And I mean, over time, I picked up a lot of things here and there. Now I know more about things about SEC filings. I mean, it's about painting the picture. You look at every single variable, and then you make your decision whether you want to go long or short.
So just paint the picture like Van Gogh, basically.
Yeah, Van Gogh. Yeah.
Van Gogh.
Yeah.
Van Gogh's from Amsterdam, right? I'm making the right joke.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, he's from the Netherlands. Sure, I know that.
Bram, alles goed.
Alles goed. Jazeker.
Does anyone else have any questions? I mean, that's the funniest thing I've done in a while. Gotta love the Netherlands. Just would like some more info. We'll try and do that. Can you talk about your spreadsheet? Already did this. Thanks, brother. 1,000 shares at 87. So what was that thing that he was short again? Because that should have cracked by now.
TMDI. Yeah, it's cracking.
TMVI or VI?
TMDI.
Okay. VI.
DI, yeah. D.
Oh, shit.
It's cracking right now.
Yeah, it's the perfect descending triangle, and it's 190% up. Oh my God! Like, I mean, Howie. I mean, do we read it well? Do we read it well?
That's a nice one. Really nice.
Man, that's a fucking 12% drop there.
And I think it's dropping even. Yeah, it's gonna drop even more from here on. That's a good one.
TMDI was I mean, the initial thought. Yeah, it's gotten crap, but there's a lot of volume, so and it doesn't run 2 days, so it's more bearish than bullish. And then when you see that descending triangle, I mean, look, it didn't even put up a fight till the end. It's just cracked early.
That's a really nice short. But with Trade Zero, you can't short under $1, I think.
All right, so. Hi. Does anyone else have any questions? Jeevan says, "Can I have a discount for yourself?" He's been a dick. He's my friend. He lives across.
Yeah, I know.
He's not free to know you properly. April 14th, and he just lost his job, so he has no money. So obviously, I'm going to give it. April 14th is the day you talked about the spreadsheets. Don't know what. Sorry, dude. I don't know what that means. I'm sorry. There's Brown. Yeah, I've already done this. All right. So, does anyone have any other questions? Or we're coming up to an hour. Since I've been online on this live stream, I've only lost $300, so it's not really the best omen for us.
But you're still short DLPN, Steven?
Yeah, I'm short DLPN, but I'm getting scared about it because I mean I'm in $3 which is not loads, and I'm up on it, but I was up more on it. But I think the way it's trading, unless it's manipulated or there's some weird pod, I think it has to crack me. Like, I mean, what's the daily like? Nah, both dailies are the same.
And also it's midday, so it's not usually more quiet.
But we had stuff happens midday. Like, it will choose its direction at 2 or 3.
Yeah, I agree.
And that's a lower high as well. The double, like, if you really look at it, you've got high, lower high, and then you've got lower high, and then you've got lower high. If you really look at it and you really want to put the levels on, you've got lower highs all day. Obviously, this lower highs here. No, wait, this lower highs here and this lower highs here. You've got lower highs all day, mate. It had a weird little push. It's a little short squeeze. But I think the shorts all day. But I want to see CIDM come down as well because that was in the 320s.
Right now it's at 340. It's popping up a little bit.
But it's natural. I think it's natural to have this consolidation over lunch, and then 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. Wait, nothing's come back. Get out.
I agree, totally.
Do you have anything else to say, Bram? Anything poignant?
Let me think. Anything else to say? Yeah, not really at the moment.
James is going to give him a quick run through of the gap and crap, so I'll let you talk to him while I put him through.
What did you say?
It's on the screen, mate.
The gap and crap. Yeah. Okay. So a quick rundown of a perfect gap and crap. So what I'm looking at, let me search it up. I have it somewhere on my notes. Gap and crap. And Let me see. What's a bit? Yeah. So what I'm looking at a stock that is gapping up more than 25% pre-market. It has pre-market volume above 500,000 shares traded. I am looking for a news catalyst or a reason why the stock is up. Sometimes there is no reason, so I assume it's a pump and dump. Then I look at the history on the daily chart. I'm looking in the past, has this stock gapped and crapped before? If it has gapped and crapped before on similar volume, that's an indication that today there's a high probability that this stock will gap and crap again. If there's no real history on the daily chart, I'm more conservative. I'm more careful, and I'm also looking at the intraday chart, so the pre-market chart, to see if stock ABC, for example, has already given back quite a lot from its pre-market highs. And from there on, I'm just coming up with my trading plan. I'm predefining risk, entry, exits, and I'm running through different scenarios what the stock could possibly do. So not just one thing, but multiple scenarios, and one will play out. Not exactly, but roughly. I have a list here, so.
Bram, your work ethic is about as good as your hairstyle, which is fucking brilliant.
Yeah, thanks. I don't want to get a normal job. I want to become a successful trader.
I don't think you ever work in your life, but I also said that to Riyadh, and then he lost a fifth of his account today. But for you, Bram, you know enough that you'll 100% make it. I think. I mean, yeah, for me, I've saved $100,000, and I'm obviously have other income, and I'm trading, and I'm making like 10, 15 grand the last couple of months, and I still have doubts that I'll make it, but I think you'll make it.
I'm sure, yeah. But I think you are way further than me, and I see you. Yeah, we make it together, and I will come to Dubai with my profits.
And we'll just do some crazy shit, but no drugs. Yeah, it's illegal everywhere, but you get your hand chopped off. Yeah. Now I'm ahead of you when it comes to probably discipline, which is something I never thought I'd ever say. But you need to test yours a bit more. And I think I'm ahead of you in I can read the entire day of the market, where you can maybe better read the first hour or two. I don't know. I'm just guessing. It took us years to read the full market, like the whole day and every because there's like 50 patterns, and then there's like 50 variables of each pattern. Like that's a lot, and all the different patterns have like play out differently during the day. So there's a lot of different stuff to learn for sure.
Yeah, I agree. But if I put in the time, put in the effort, keep on learning, I will grow, and I don't see anything that, would throw me out.
First red day, I think is like, because you're looking at first red day and Gap and Crap, you've got nailed. First red day hasn't been working, I think, the last few months.
I agree. Only on those stocks like, I think it was APRN and.
APRN worked way back, but like if you look at CLSN, I'm sure CLSN, and there was a couple of others, VFF, CLSN. These stocks don't. They're just the gap, they run, and then they just hold, and then they go higher.
Yeah, I see it.
It's been nuts. So, guys, I'm going to call final questions. We've passed an hour. It's been fun. Bram, what's your plan today?
I'm going to work out after this live stream.
Beautiful.
I'm working out like 5-6 times a week, and I'm working my part-time job. So,
tell everyone your part-time job.
I'm working at a distribution center. It's basically picking boxes for the grocery store. That's it. It's a really shitty job, but it pays relatively well for my age. And I saved up enough money so that I can trade. So if I can do it as a 17-year-old, everyone can do it.
Tim Grattoni blew up one account, and then Tim Grattoni had a $1,000 account or something, or a $2,000 account. Then he blew it up, and then he went to work on a farm, saved up money again, and made 10 million. So
heard the story. Yeah,
you remind me of Tim Grattoni a little bit, but Dutch
Grattoni.
Dutch Grattoni.
Yeah, and I really love to research those things and really look at stocks as my criteria and dig through the filings.
Mate, nah, you're good. You're good. So what stage is your account at for being open?
What did you say? When it's gonna be opened?
Do you know more or less?
I think $900.
$900, and you should be good in a few days or something.
Yeah, I think Monday or Tuesday, and it's taking 3 to 5 work days to process. So, and it's under my brother's name. It's not even on my own.
John, I did not want to say that on the internet. You did, and it's a live stream, so I can't take it back.
Why? Is that a problem, or we look like each other?
I don't know if Fox listening. I don't know if Trade Zero is listening to this shit.
Nah, I don't think so. But
fucking YouTube. I want someone to give me 100 million to move to Spotify. I don't know if you get that joke. I don't know if you get that or not.
Yeah, it's from Joe Rogan.
Yeah, mate, you're fucking switched on, kid.
I love to watch his podcast. It's really interesting. I watched the Elon Musk interview.
You remind us of Elon Musk's son.
Elon Musk's son. I'm gonna start my own space company for my profits.
But DLPN and CIDM are both turning a little bit. But those reshorts, although it's not reflecting on me profit and loss, you can see them both having red candles. I think they should fall in the afternoon. I'm still up 660 and I was up $1,000, which sucks.
Maybe you can hit that 1K a day if they both fail.
Mate, the thing is though, like I've learned this. It's like you can be up $1,000 and then you can be like, I'm not going to take it, and then you'll go back to 660 and then you'll take some off at profits, and then you'll reshort higher, and then you'll get 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4. Because you had the discipline to risk 400 and make another 400. But your win rate is 60%, 70% because everything pops back up at lunch and fails on a terrible stock.
Yeah, I agree. I think you should be good for today.
Mate. It's turning. Mate, you get more questions than me. No one cares about this.
I'm in the east part of the Netherlands. I'm not going to tell you exactly where. I mean, I already said something. Said something from my account that's not on my own. So.
My daughter is 17 years old. I don't know if he wants you to meet her.
No.
But you haven't even met her. Hang on. Hi from California. California is a cool place. I've been, but we should meet up 2 ex-challenge students and Bram. I'm still a current challenge. I'm still in.
Yeah, I'm 17. Ash, he's saying.
Dallas Tescon looks like he's got a fit wife. The continuations on these stocks have been unreal, which is why this red day is not working. I don't think anything's been like, I haven't seen a 200% move that's got down in a while. I see these gradual, do you know the gradual increases? They have too many support levels and that's why they fail. CIDM's dropping, mate, I think. DLPM looks like it's dropping, and if they're in sympathy, like you said, and I hope you're right, they'll both fall together. But mate, the chart patterns are identical, so there must be.
Yeah.
The intraday and the daily are identical, so there must be.
I agree. I think you should be good.
They both look like they're turning over now. And what time is it? Eastern? Well, it's like 9. No, I'm confused. What time is it? It's
7:30 my time, but Eastern time is 1:30. Yeah, 1:30 p.m.
Mate, they're starting to roll over. They look like they're going to crack. CIDM looks like it's going to crack in a minute. DLPN looks like it could go either way, but it's a descending triangle on the last 20 minutes or whatever. John, how much do you have to trade in your current account? Can you start off with 1,000? Yeah, best question ever. When I had major discipline issues, I was trading $500, and I was flipping $500 into $3.5 grand. Then I flipped 500 to 4 grand. Then I flipped 500 to 5 grand. I was regularly making like 5-1, 1-5-2, 2. I was making like 700% in a month from a $500 account, be it using leverage. But I was turning 500 to 4 grand, 5 grand in a month over and over. Market was better than now. This market's fucking nuts. That market, I remember, you'd get your biotech scapping up. They had loads of bag holders. The news was like phase 1, phase 2. It wasn't cancer or pediatric related. So like you knew it was in the pre-market would just drop and then wash at the open. Not like that stock that nearly fucked us yesterday. So the market was more friendly, but you can still. I mean, I did 5 to 15 last month, but the market was better last month. This month, it's just been nuts. We'll have to pay tribute to Deep. Deep's been following this channel for about 4 years.
Dedicated.
Maybe since then you are, maybe more dedicated, but you study for hours in your room. So I don't know.
I'm not leaving my room.
You don't leave your room, not even to eat. But I think Deep's been a long-term serious studier, so I want to give credit and props to this guy. He's been on for 4 years trading. He's never give up, and he's studying. He's saying what's up.
Love you, Deep.
Tool Girl says, "Yep, 130." Don't know what that means. Deep says, "Love you guys." I think we're good. I just want to check if I'm.
Give us your best wisdom on life. Okay. James said, Bram, give us your best wisdom on life. So if you have a passion for something, if you really want to do something that you're really passionate about, I mean, no matter what other people are saying, if they say it can't happen, it's not possible, just go for it, man. I mean, you only have one life. And I get it when you have a family or other responsibilities, but just do it on the side. I mean, if you always have a dream, and go pursue it. I mean, if you look back 82 years old, you are 82 and you lay on your deathbed, it's a famous quote, famous quotation. And you didn't do those things that you always wanted to do. You will have regrets and those dreams will die with you on the graveyard.
Mate,
that's it.
Bram, you are fucking wise beyond your years. And that's why I love you. That's why out of fucking so many different people that I could help to trade, and all the people that ask us to help them and they'll offer us money, this is why I chose you. Because not that you're a special one or anything, or I chose you, but we just struck up a friendship. That's all. We just made a friendship because your dedication is insane, your work ethic's insane, your knowledge, you're so wise beyond your years, and I see so much potential in you. In everything that you do and say.
Thanks, brother.
Mate, honestly, mate, I'm fucking, like, obviously, like, Tim Bowen and Tim Sykes kind of took me under their wing, and I hope to take you under my wing. And I'm not as good as Tim Sykes.
It doesn't matter.
But, mate, you're better than me. Do you know what I mean? So.
Yeah, so I would say I'm better.
Well, potentially you are. Potentially you are. I think you've got potential to exceed me. I do. But I think everything that you say is correct. I think we've got one life. You're gonna die. You know, people are stuck in this rhythm of behavior of what feels comfortable.
Yeah, the vicious cycle. Yeah.
They can't break the cycle because they've got fear. And you need to say, I will accept failure. I'll accept it. And everyone, like, the facts are 90% of traders lose. You say, I'll accept it. Because for me, when I started trading, I had a relentless drive to say that I will never fail. No one will make me fail. And I will not fail personally because I had this relentless drive to say, I know I can make this. I just know. unquestionably, I can do it.
Yeah, I really admire that. Keep going no matter what people say. I mean,
dude, the best traders, all I've interviewed them all. They all say when I started, no one could tell me that I would fail. I had a relentless drive, and I knew I would do it no matter what.
And I mean,
And I had it as well.
Yeah, and I mean, if you are stuck in that vicious cycle and you are fearsome of doing something uncomfortable, what do you have to lose? I mean, you could literally be dying tomorrow. I mean, you could get a health issue when you're older. I mean, just try.
But that brings me to think though, that means, is stock trading your passion? Because of all the people that have watched the live stream today, I'd say 10%, 5% is a raw fucking passion. For you, it's a passion, and that's why we fucking hang out, and that's why we talk to each other. Because my passion mirrors your passion. That's why we'll have good crack. That's why everyone likes having you on the podcast, because we have aligned passions and it creates good chemistry. But for 95% of the people watching, it's not a raw passion. They might want to make money. They might think it's good.
Yeah.
But they don't live and breathe it. Like, they're thinking, I've got one life, and if I'm going to die tomorrow, I want to nail this. And that's how you need to think.
Yeah, totally agree with you here.
And nothing would make me happier. I think you'll be spoiled. I'm a bit worried about you being spoiled. If you never work and you just make money from 18, I'm a bit worried that when you're 25, you'll be like Justin Bieber.
Nah, I think I'm good if I'm staying humble.
Aye.
I don't think I'm gonna. Nah, I don't see that happening. It could go. What did you say?
Now, mate, honestly, the weird thing is actually, when I started trading, I was arrogant. Tim Sykes told us and tweeted to everyone that I was the most arrogant person he'd ever met. But through success and experience, I've become incredibly humble. So you'll find that the market and the discipline and the job will make you humble beyond expectations. So I mean, to be successful, you get humbled, and humble people are successful, and you'll find that, and you already are. You already are, but you'll learn like a winner's mentality. Like I would say now, which isn't being very humble, but I'd say I'm not successful, I'm not rich, but I have a winner's mentality. I've developed a winner's mentality over years, and you will too.
Yeah, definitely. Keep at it. I mean, quitting is easy. Succeeding at something is very fucking hard.
Especially stock trading. But honestly, I remember thinking I'd rather die than quit. I remember at times, I know I'm being dramatic, but it's the truth. I remember thinking I'd rather die than quit stocks. I'd rather die than not be successful at this. I'm not gonna like stab myself in the heart and be like, oh, you failed. But like, yeah. I'd obviously go on and live my life. I'm not gonna commit suicide, but I remember vividly thinking I'd rather die.
Yeah, me too. Because yeah, if I'm just choosing for a life that other people tell me I need to do, if I just go to college and do this and get a 9-to-5 job, and maybe when you're 40 you can do it. No, I mean, why wait?
No, but that's just why would you? But I know you don't want to say that you're gonna die, because that would be weird because you're young. But like, it's like saying I'd rather die than live 20 years doing what I don't want to do, doing what other people do. Do you know what I mean? I don't want to do that. I don't want to live those years. I want to live the years doing the dream that I have.
I totally agree, man. I mean, if you live 40 years doing what you love, every single day is a gift. Every single day you're excited to go to work, you're excited to trade. I would rather live 40 years than 100 years safe and complaining and I hate my fucking job and this and that. But I'm just too lazy to change, to do something else.
This person's fault and that's that person's fault, but none of it's my fault. All that shit.
Yeah, totally.
Because go on.
Because it's easy to complain to your boss. My boss is so this and that, or I'm not there because of him. I'm not there because of her. I'm not. I mean, you choose your life. No one else.
Mate, you're not there because of you. You're not there because of your boss did that, and you're not there because of so and so did this, or you didn't have that. You didn't achieve because you didn't spend 10 hours a day studying what you love. You're not there because of you, not anyone else. Blaming other people is easy. Accountability is difficult.
Totally agree.
Let's go on. I'll let you say the final thing.
And the final thing, I mean, never ever stop learning. Never ever stop doing what you love. Don't listen to anyone else. I have people who say to me, "You can't do it. It's gambling, this and that." But I just discard it because those people don't study 10 hours a day. Those people don't put in the free time.
Exactly, mate. They don't have your work ethic. They don't have your drive. They don't see what you see. They're a different generation. They don't know the people that you know. They haven't seen the success that you've seen. I can promise you, mate. When I started trading, I told me boss said, "Worst thing you can ever do, don't do it." And now I put my resignation into him and said, "Yeah, I'm out because I'm making enough money in the stock market." And luckily, he was a person that I didn't want to prove wrong, but he's happy that I proved wrong because he's happy for me. Mum and dad, worst thing you could ever do. Brother, worst thing you could ever do. Now they're like, wow, that was a pretty good idea.
And they only see you making money. They don't see you studying 10 hours a day. They don't see you putting in the screen time. They only see money, which is the end result of working very hard.
And then everyone wants to jump in and they have no idea what it actually is.
True. Great talk.
Mate, it ended on an inspirational note. Very
Yeah.
inspiring. But all right, let's close it, mate. I wanna watch these positions as we're getting at 2 o'clock and 3 o'clock. CIDM's pushing, which scares us. I've literally lost $500 since I've been on this podcast from 1,000 to 500. But I think they'll both reverse. I'm quietly confident. But I don't want to start another day to go into a fucking red day. That would be terrible.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, CDIM looks like it's kind of bouncing right now.
Yeah, but it should fail, mate. It should fail.
Yeah, I think it should fail here at 376 line.
If you look at all the investors underground stuff, he shorts all this shit and it always all fails. So I'm having conviction. I mean, it sucks because I've like give back 500, but I mean, not really. I mean, at my best, I was up 1,000, and then really I was up 800. So I've give back 300-ish. But let's see how it goes. Right now, it's a bit scary, but peace. Great podcast, brother.
Peace.
Love you, brother.
Was nice talking to you. See you again
too.
Later. Talk to you on WhatsApp. Bye-bye.
All right. See you, man. Oh, sorry.